Hi. Hello. Happy Sunday! It is another art stream Sunday. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? You thought they wouldn't happen anymore, did you? They're happening right hacking now. I'm just drawing. I'm just warming up because I haven't been drawing in so long. Been doing like a little bit of commissions here and there. But other than that, I haven't really been drawing much. I haven't been making doodling. We're gonna doodle someday. Someday? Today! I mean, someday today. What's that noise? Am I losing it? Probably a little bit.
This conversation is going nowhere.
Thanks, fool. Hello, welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing? I've been warming up, which I usually never do, but then I saw someone do it and they just did like fun little shapes. So I want to do that too. I am going nowhere. Nowhere? Why did I write that as nowhere? You're going nowhere? Nowhere. I like these fun little guys. Don't know what they're supposed to be. Anyway, they're going in the trash because we don't need them. Don't need them. Is the music just a little bit too loud? I do like I do like the fun shapes. It reminds me of when I was doing some of the drawing tutorial stuff. There you go. This is my go-to 5 hours of relaxing Pokemon music. Oh, that means a close-up. I need that. I need that. I need to draw. Just gonna pop this one out so I can mute myself if I need to cough. My voice feels okay though. Maybe I shouldn't say that because the moment I say that, everything is going to be burned. But yeah. I need to do like a I've been pestered about not being live yet, but I wanted to see the doodles. Oh no! Go and get live. Go and get live. Don't know what that means. Was that the Rhythm Heaven interview? No art category? What? I didn't even notice that mod. You're entirely right. I guess I just didn't. Maybe I got distracted or something. I didn't put that up. You know what? I should make excuses. There we go. No, it's there. Was that the Rhythm Heaven interviewer lady? Where, who, and when? You should look up Rhythm Heaven. I know which one it is, but the sounds you made is pretty much how she sounds. Is that true? I know her. I know her. I just wasn't sure what you were referring to. Either way. First of all, I just want to make some 2026 things, because, numbers, that is, because I have this empty page, but I just want to put the year on, and, I haven't really figured out what to put there yet, so if we could just make some fun looking numbers, that would be great. Of course, they're not gonna look like this. I'm just gonna see how much space I want to have for these guys. They're gonna be large numbers. Large. Should probably have like made them in a box or something, so I could make them like the same size or something. Could also just copy paste 2 over. Oh. Makes it a bit easier. Oops. I know how to use my own drawing program, I can promise you that. Probably, maybe. But I can tell you that much as much as like the start of a Doodle stream is never that fun because I have to figure out what I'm doing in the first like 20 minutes. I'll be looking good luck with with your doodling. Don't sprain a finger. Like hopefully never happen. I have a good stream, fool. I have a good stream. So I want to make like one of them kind of like a bubbly like balloon. Letter. Maybe that's a bit too bubbly. But yeah, thanks for letting me know, Matt. I honestly didn't notice. We gotta be in the correct category. Just no category today? Womp womp. That would be a bit sad. And then it has like an outline when it's like a balloon. Doesn't it? Looking at references, yeah, it has a little outline of where the flatness exists. I haven't gotten like cramps from drawing before, but I sometimes get some gamer cramps, like the one with the one we got during the Mario Odyssey stream. Because of the what was that again? The race, yeah. Brain is not calibrated today. Usually has a little thing. Boop, boop. That's very uneven. But maybe that adds to the charm, you know? I think we can stretch it out a little bit like that. Still a little bit, you know, squared. A little bit squared. Then I also want one that looks like it's being made of like scrap paper, maybe. But maybe I should color in the second one, just because it's easier then. I don't need to work twice as much. I also don't think I need a sketch for these, because I'm just gonna be coloring them, I think, and shading. Well, I kinda need a sketch a little bit, so I know what I'm doing, but... Color is kinda easy to just shape however I want. If it was line art, it would be a little bit more difficult, so that's why I'm saying that I probably don't need to make a sketch. At least we don't need a sketch for the second one, I don't think. This is gonna look like some tacky birthday card. But that is kind of the vibe. Oh, is this... Oh, I'm using... No. I'm using the brush. I thought I was using a solid brush. The fact that the brush is just called brush makes it a little bit hard to like understand what I'm talking about. There's this brush that's called brush. I use it for sketches and it's a little bit see-through. A little bit transparent. So... Oh, yeah, it looks like it's still a little bit transparent. Whoops. I'll just duplicate this layers a few times. Oops. This layer a few times is what I mean. Okay, that should be enough. And then I'm just gonna remove the edges so it's not as sharp. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit transparent, that doesn't matter. To just be like a paper scrap kind of thing. And I kind of want to make the edges kind of like a little bit like zigzaggy and like they've been cut out. But I think it's because I want the background kind of to be... Oops. Like that. Let me just put in some color here because I kind of want it to be... Maybe not that pistlet yellow, that's a bit strong. A nice olive green. That's also maybe a little bit too strong. There we go, that's a little bit better. Easier to see. What we're doing. And then I want to make some blue stripes. You all know I like blue stripes. Should it be this direction? I feel like this should be a bit thicker. Oh wait, let me use the this layer. And we can do it a bit more accurately. Duplicate that, put that in between here, erase that, merge that. Doing the same thing again. There we go. Art. And the cool thing about the clipping group is I can just change the shape if I'm like, you know what, this looks a bit weird over here. I can just change the shape. And I don't have to worry about the layer on top because it's just gonna adjust to whatever shape this is. Beautiful. And other than that, I want some beige paper. That's kind of like... How would I do that? I think it's easier to do with this. That will add sharper edges than if I just drew it. Like it's been wrapped. Oh, my hand's getting a little tired over here, but it's fine. It's gonna look... maybe like that. That'll be fun. Because this selection tool will look a little bit sharper than it would if I drew this. Looks awful. Maybe we can make it a little bit larger. But if I do it like that, it might round out the edges a little bit. That's not that bad. This is so tacky. It's perfect. Then we'll add one more layer, I think. And this one will be another white. This will be, oops. This will be a bit more like it's been cut by a scissor, but not very nicely. Somebody who was like in a rush when they cut this out. What a mess. Maybe I'll make the paper a little bit more gray. Boop. Can also make the yellow paper more dark if I'm having that much trouble with having the contrast be okay. Probably want a bit more orange anyway, and a bit more lower saturation maybe? Nah. It's too reddish. Just more saturation. More saturation equals good. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh wait, I know what to do. Let me fill that. No, not that way. The opposite way. So it's outside, but we'll have a little screen and then we'll just move these up a little bit. So it has some shadow to it. But maybe it should be... wait a moment. I think I'll just have that so... it's like that. Because if it's ripped, shouldn't all of it have, all the corners have a little bit of that? There we go. And then we do the same thing, but with multiply. Like that. Doesn't really have the effect I wanted, but you know what? It's turning out fine. Maybe give this one a shadow too. Oh, should that be on the letter itself? You know what? That would be kind of fun. That's the wrong way. There we go. But I want it from below. Ooh. Looking cool. That's kind of neat. Then we have 60 is fine. Then we do the same. but with a screen. And in the opposite way, so it's like up here we get the drop shadow. Do I like that? Don't know if I do. Maybe it's not that. It's kind of inoffensive when you can barely see it, right? This one should probably also have a shadow then. That's not the color that I want to use. Guess it's a bit weird that the shadow is reverse. Didn't really think about that, did you know? Nah, who cares? These are mine, I can do what I want. This is gonna bother me so much. Could just fix it, but it's lazy, I suppose. We'll have it down here instead. I like it more when the shadow's down here. I know that doesn't make sense on the other one, but don't worry. I should just fix it. just let me fix it. There we go. There we go. It's just that easy. Oops, that's the wrong one. Have to select everything outside of it so it becomes a nice little border, which we can just move in like that. It's kind of fun. Oh, I got bonked. No! Hello, Gamercade. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Keep stopping on, boy. Should just be a silver or golden balloon, I wonder. I can draw neither, so... Maybe I should save this. Stickers. Beep. Boop. Not feeling it when your coworkers need you today? Go help them. And best of luck with your work. Well, you probably take a bit to before you get there. I remember this. Don't get to leave just yet. That is true. Don't know about the silver. Don't want to leave my bed. That is a mood and a half. Can I find a balloon and see how that looks like? It's very hard to shade like a balloon that looks like this. 23 minutes until I need to be out of the door. If I was in your place, I would be stressing the fuck out. I'd not be able to do everything I wanted to do in that little amount of time. And I don't even have a long makeup routine or anything. Oops. Come on, I lost a number I really like looking at. So I have some references over here. Oh, there it is. Numbers. I want to get this over with so we can draw some actual fun stickers though. And I'm not really sure what the other one should be. Maybe if we can make one that looks like, I don't know, wood or something. No, it needs that. It needs that wavy bit. Just looks a bit bad. Number balloons. This is exactly what I was looking for. Oh, even the thingamajig needs to be uneven. The thingamajig. Right, right. You understand what the thingamajig is, right? You know what it means. Maybe I'll just do that. And that'll be the lower layer. You won't be able to see it at the moment, but trust me, it's there. In these pictures, it's actually lighter than the number itself. I mean, sometimes it's darker, so I don't know if I should make it lighter or darker. I think I'll make it darker to begin with. At least now we can see it and see the difference. I fell back asleep after my alarm went off and missed the window to call in sick. I guess it's a sign that you need to be there. Oh no! That's a shame. Yo, you're on a free stream streak. Let's go. Couldn't lose your streak though. Where I work, you can usually call in sick like the day before. That's the one. There we go. So if you already know you're feeling a bit sick, they would rather want that. At least, well, I can't say how it is everywhere, but... that's usually what I heard. Not that you can always tell if you're gonna be sick in the morning when you, you know, go to bed at night. And also if you go to bed really late, maybe your boss doesn't want to know. But, like, they don't want to be bothered at, like, 11 PM. Or 1 PM, I don't know. 1 PM? Nonsense. 1 AM. Or however people go to sleep. People go to sleep so late. When they have work the next day, I could never. I was feeling fine last night. I have until the last 2 hours before my shift start to go in. Okay. That makes sense. It just happens sometimes. You can't always tell when it's gonna be coming. I forgot the little tag. I need to add the little tag. I'll just mask up and power through. Yeah, masking, let's go. I hate when people just, like, feel personally offended that you're wearing a mask. That's so annoying. Like, mind your own business. You wanna die? Fine. Well, I don't, so... I feel so disgusted that they have had like an anti-mask demonstration here at some point, and it's like, the fucking idiots, just fucking idiots. Oh, you wait with food, of course. Oh well, then I understand. Yeah, that's kind of important. Then it's completely different. I mean, some places in food where you wear masks anyway, even if you're not sick. Then it's super important. Oh, that was just okay. I was just using a base color here, so I yoinked a color that I thought was on this layer, and then I drew with a too dark color, and I was confused why it was darker than the one I just yoinked it from. But it was because it has a multiply layer on top of it. Oh. There we go. Can I make this a little bit more? There we go. Well, then even less a reason for people to give you shit for it, I swear. If anyone complains, then I don't. Humanity has gone down a dark path, and I don't know what to say about it. Under 30 minutes, I'm supposed to do something productive. Pasta vlog. Power through the day, take a get a good nap when you get back. Well, a good sleep, I suppose. And, no work tomorrow. Get a rest. I decide these things. Oh my god. I didn't even know that was something that happened until I was like watching so my family was some clips. Some Danish memes. And or like funny things that happened on TV, and then that happened, and I was like, I was having a moment. I was not okay after that. Because this guy was like unhinged behavior. Complaining about, oh, it's our freedom, we are taking away our freedom. Just wear the fucking mask, you fucking dumb. I'm sorry. I'm getting upset. By the way, do you do any commissions work? Yes! If I can find chat. Oh, I'm having my tablet on the thing, that's why I can't find my mouse. I just keep circling. Anyway. That should be there. There it is! I do commission work. In there. I had like my my tablet like kind of, or my tablet pen kind of my, can I speak? My tablet pen kind of like laying on the I was just dropping it so I could get my mouse so I could click over in chat and type in the commission. But I couldn't move my mouse because my tablet was still on the well, my pen was still on the tablet. Thank you. I can speech. I can speech. Anyway, should I get more unreasonably angry about the guy who was like in charge of a demonstration against wearing masks? You honestly have nothing in your life to complain about if you start complaining about a health precaution. Like, suck it up. What a loser. Anyway, now that I was reminded about that, we don't have to talk about that anymore. I just had to let you know where I stood in this situation. It was very important to me. Don't be a loser. I'm very aggressive about this opinion. I don't think I usually am this aggressive about an opinion online, but this opinion makes me angry. Oh, it's so difficult to make these things work. But maybe I just didn't know how terrible and how much people were robbed of their freedom during COVID because I just never went outside. Oh, super fan bot! Let's go. Hello. It's the fan bot. The fan bot is here. But yeah, maybe I just don't understand the deep meaning. The deep meaning that is. I think I'm doing this. I think I'm doing this in a different way. Like maybe something like this. Thank you so much. I have some ideas in the pipeline. Ooh, but I definitely need the assistance of someone far more artistic than myself. Everything I've everything I've seen of your abilities in art has been nothing so impressive. Thank you. I can't see what that is. The actual dev? The actual devil! Oh! I for some reason I just didn't want to read the I and the L. I was like, what actual dev? What are we developing here? The actual devil is following me. Should I be concerned? I mean, isn't there something about what is it called again? I forgot what the quote-unquote religion, Satanism, there we go. Isn't that just about, you know, doing what the hell you want? Which doesn't sound too bad. I think that is from, I mean, maybe the subreddit is not something to speak of, but they seem kind of wholesome over there, from what I've seen. So, not too bad, all things considered. I'm just terrible at drawing balloon things, I think. Don't tell that to my balloon commissioning people. Who commissions me to draw this? I wasn't commissioned to draw this in particular. Why am I drawing balloons on my own free volition though? Shouldn't I take money from this? Honestly, I should. But this is for me for once. This is supposed to be a balloon. also add some here. There we go. I'll let you know as soon as you have a concrete plan. When of course, no rush. It'll be open for a while at least. So it's all good. Take your time. Little cracks in the balloon. Wow. Incredible. Amazing. Ew, my balloon has wrinkles. It's an old balloon. It's poor balloon. Just out here. It shouldn't be that old since it says 2026, unless the 20 is from one of the other years. An outlier. I'm still very much in planning phase, no wonder. No wonder? No. No worries is what I meant, question mark? No wonder you're still in the planning phase. You haven't commissioned yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no worries about it. Also, no worries if it doesn't happen to, like, happen at all. That's also fine. I get a lot of people saying they want to commission and then, you know, doesn't commission me. So I get more surprised when I actually do get commissioned. And it's always a pleasant surprise when I do, so no need to be like, oh, I wish I could commission you, or I want to commission you sometimes. I mean, you can say that, but no worries if it, you know, doesn't happen. Because it's quite... alright. And also something I'm quite used to as well. Just make sure you save up money ahead of time? Oh, of course. I have a client who is only getting flat shading, no shading commissions. It's just called flat color, there's no flat shading. I don't know what that means. Don't even know what my own freaking categories are called. And I think, and they do commission quite often, so I think that's their way of saving money, or maybe they just like the flat commission style. I don't know, I haven't asked, but that is perfectly fine to get one of those. You don't have to get the premium one. God, it's getting all wrinkly. Look at this. Does that even look like a balloon to you? I think I should just make the crevices a bit deeper over here. Should be on top of the screen layer as well. And here where the where the vent is, I guess, would be one that is a bit longer. Hello, good ESPN. Hello, welcome on. Everybody's stopping by and bonking me for some reason. I don't know why they serve bonks. I'm just out here. Hello, hello, come on in. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for stopping on by. You're right from my stream. Thank you for popping in. You don't know how, what programming is? But my responsive, the model? Yes. I read it, but I didn't read it right. What's my microphone called again? It's called like a saw or something. I can check it in my microphone settings. I don't need to go in here. The PNG one I use is a Weirdo Tube. It's spelled like, you know, I can type it in chat. Weirdo Tube. Can I spell this right? Yes. I just can't see that well. Oh, it's called Mini. I think it's from Itch.io. And what's the microphone called? A Rosy Sephra something is called a Rosy Sephra. I don't think it's anything that special. It's like a what is it called? Snowball microphone? Sephra. There we go. I can fucking say words. It's a good thing I type it down because I wouldn't be able to say this. That's the microphone. It's a wrinkly too. So wrinkly. And even if it's not a super high-end fancy microphone, I'm sure it's better than what I have. Oh, yeah, well, a lot of people use their headphone microphones. Is that also what it is? An inline microphone on a pair of Skull Candy earbuds? Skull Candy? I don't even know what Skull Candy is. Cost me like $9 US. Yeah, I got this one for my birthday, like... Oof, it's many years ago. I recently saw this too, so I should be able to remember, because I saw the gift that the card that my mom got me, because the gift hadn't arrived yet, so she had to make a little card and put it under the tree. Probably 2017-ish? I would say. But I can't say for sure. It might be before that. It might be 15, maybe. Could be 15. Because it was the same. What else did I get? I got another thing. Oh, what? That was my... That's such a different thing. I thought, oh, what was the other thing? It has something to do with the microphone. It has nothing to do with the microphone. The other thing I got back then was a handheld vacuum cleaner. It's nothing to do with this. No. Wait, audio quality for a decade-old model? Huh. It can't really pick up my tone voice, which is unfortunate, but, Maybe someday. Maybe someday. We'll figure out if it actually is capable and I'll fix settings or something like that. Ta-da. Besides, it just this won't be on. It should only be on the top bits. Yeah, that makes lots of sense, right? You understand, yes? This is so bad. Oh, there's no screen. Oh, God. Stop doing that. I'll just add it to the side that also have already have highlights, so. Under here too. Maybe some like that. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Don't worry about it. More is good. Less is not more. Don't listen to what they say. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. Maybe you should listen to what they say a little bit. They might know better than me. They might. That's definitely not true. They definitely do know better than me. Oh, I just didn't draw any wrinkles on this side. Who cares? I'll just add some white ones. Nobody cares. And that actually doesn't look too bad. Maybe I should add some blurriness. That will help. Hang a little bit here. I think I should duplicate the layer if I want to do that. Oops, there we go. Bubbly. That is a balloon, and I don't want to touch it anymore because I'm tired of it. Ah, no. Anyway, right, let me just give this one a little light, I guess. A little highlight. That's not good. There you go. That should be good. Don't know if I like that. But at least since it's gray, I think we can, like, possibly change the color if I want to. Oh god, this is none of these are good. Oh, it's got pink. Oh, whee! Sorry. Hope no one of you are sensitive to light. How about a little polka dot moment for the zero? Actually I think I'll do that with a line more clear. That's not right. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. But before I go, I want to say I love your streams, I love your energy. Fantastic, Italian, yummy. Ah, stop. Stop. Too much. Jeez. Have a nice day. Take it easy. Get some good rest. All that. All that. Well, that was perfect. Can't believe I just made it out to be so perfect. Maybe just a little bit bigger. Hope that won't change the shape too much or make it look too scuffed. God, this color really doesn't help me see things better. Maybe I should tone it down just a little bit. Just tone it down a little bit. So I can actually see what I'm looking at. Oh, that's an ad in a minute. You know what happens. Ad. Ad jail, take a break. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Oh fuck, I can't say that. Kit Kat's gonna come after me. That's a copyrighted word, sentence, slogan. There we go. Got there eventually. Eventually. Let me just make a boring one since I spent so long on the the first number, which was actually the second one because, well, it's 2, but also it's the second one we made because it's a 2. Anyway. But it's the first and the Stop talking, Jesse. Just stop talking. You're so cringe. Sounds like such a Legend of Zelda coded song. The reason I don't just copy it over is because I don't want to layer up the balls so they're on top of each other because that will harden the edges and I don't want that. I'm just using it to like measure where the next batch should be. So I can easily just insert that. That should... it's not really enough. so unnecessary doing it like this, but it is what it is. It is what it is, as they say. There we go. It looks like a hot mess. Good thing we can just boop. Oops, what was that? The clipping grid? That's awful. Let's go. Let's do a lighter pink. Like, hey dot. That is, not what I want. Anyway, once I'm done with that. We could also do a red outline. Oh, that's a lot better. Still awful, but it's a lot better. Somehow. It's more clean, I suppose. Just leave it at that. Oh, it would have been cute. Oh right, I wanted to make a wooden one. You know what, since I'm not using this funny thing, I'll just write wood texture. I don't have to find any royalty-free nonsense. I can just find wood texture, and I find a nice one that I enjoy. Mmm, tasty wood. Which one is the sexiest? The one with a lot of grains in it. Nice hazelnut. Ooh, this old-looking one. Oh fuck, it has watermarks. That won't be visible. Oh, this is even more crusty. Oh, I like this. Rusty wood. You're gonna see it in a second. I just need to draw the number 6 first. Let me do that with one of these bad boys. It's a bit awkward the way I'm doing this, but just trust the process. Trust the process. See, it's almost a number 6 now. Looking awful, Joker. Looking pretty awful, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. Trust in the numbers. Numbers would never lie to you. The numbers don't lie. Somehow that makes me think of YouTube lying, but I don't know why they would be lying. I was gonna say, unless it's YouTube. I don't know why I would say that. Or what that means, even. But I did the forbidden thing. I posted a short yesterday. Oh, I just had it scheduled for while I was streaming, because I just wanted to. Because it was just the glitch I found with Raymond, and I thought I should show it to the world. And I hate YouTube shorts. I hate them. I mean, I like seeing YouTube shorts myself, but I hate making YouTube shorts. It's the worst thing you can do as a human being. Put yourself through that pain and agony in making YouTube shorts, and I haven't even been like, no, knock on wood, haven't even been like mass attacked or anything like that. But I try to make the most inoffensive ones, and they still have like the dislike bar be heavy though. Like shorts are just more offensive to people, I guess. Or people watching lots of shorts, so just get more offensed. So I don't like making shorts. I don't like them. So, if I can avoid that, I would do it. I mean, I'm the one doing this. Maybe I should make more, but anyway, it's a good piece of wood. And that'll make me more happy. Yeah, this looks great. There we go, done. Okay, I'm gonna actually make something more here. Let me just move this a little bit over here. I think it needs to still be a little bit thicker. Maybe it's just because it's right next to the most thick, like... Do we need the olive background? I'll keep it around just in case I need it later. Yeah, this one just has a border and everything, so... That might be... Oops. That might be why it's a little bit thicker looking. Maybe I should make a bit sharp edges, because it's wood. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Oops. Can't I just... No, I can't do that. Not with this. I mean, I can draw it more sharp, but that won't really help. Let me see if I can... You know what? I don't like doing that. Because I'm just gonna lose, like... You can also kind of, like... wait a moment. I have a bad idea. Possibly. Follow the grains a little bit. Make it look like actual wood. Whoa. Who would have thought? Oops. I don't like that particularly much. It's not the worst, it just doesn't need that many edges to it. There you go. That's probably a bit better. Should I do that all the way around? I probably should. Just give it a little outline, that's just... a little bit of roughness to it. There you go. Ah, I like that. Okay. Just to give it some dimension. Maybe do a little overlay. And then we give it a nice color, I guess. Low saturation, darker. I don't know if overlay is really gonna help it that much. It looks a little bit more spicy, I guess. Spice it up a little bit, so it's not just... So it's a little bit more color to it. Yeah. Oh, whoopsies, my bad. And then we give it a little outline. We're just gonna do the same as we did with this one. I like how this one just doesn't have an outline. That's the cartoon one. It's the 0 is the comedic relief. They all have character, you know. 6 is crusty. I don't know why 6 is crusty. It's only gonna be here for 1 year. All the other numbers are staying for a while. 6 is supposed to be the baby who's only gonna be here for 1 year. That's the wrong way. So I don't know how that got old. Should probably not have made the 2 out of paper. It's gonna stick around for way more year. God, can you believe that it's been 6 years since 2020? God. What is going on soon? What is going on soon? What is going on now? Not soon, right now. What is happening? It kind of like blew my mind because I was thinking the other day about like, there are some kids who doesn't remember COVID who are alive today and can speak. And have like, you know, they're not like toddlers. They're 6 years old. 6 years old! I'm okay. I'm okay. Gonna sound like an old granny. It's like how we talked about how some kids haven't even had a proper winter because it hasn't been properly snowing until like, yeah, recently. Beautiful. I want to work more on this. We're done. Yippee! Stream's over. No, I'm gonna actually do a little fun thing though. Just wanted to get this done because I want my stupid 2020 spread to be done. I hate when I flip through my journal and there's just an empty page because I'm like, oh, I need to get those numbers in here, but I don't feel confident in just writing it. I could just write it. I have a marker. I know how to write things, probably. Anyway, put all the numbers in a folder so we don't have to look at them anymore. But we still have to look at them, unfortunately. I definitely drew that wood grain myself. I am very proud of it. Rusty 6. I should have made a texture for all of them. That would have been much more fun and a lot faster too. Anyway, it's spring coated. It's springtime. How about we make a little ladybug? Do we even need to, like, I can just straight on draw it with, like, a crayon or something. Well, ladybugs must summer coated. How big do I want these? Probably at least one that big. Oh my god, it would be so cute making tiny ones, though. Wait, I'm gonna look up Ladybug, because I can't do 2 things on my own. It would be super cute to have the little Ladybug movie. I didn't know there was a Ladybug movie. To have little guys! You know, little guys that's just gonna be little buttons, and then you can just stick them on everywhere. That would be cute stickers. Cute sticker-worthy stickers. Have a little things. And then it has its fake eyes. Don't be fooled by the fake eyes. I can't draw like that. I need to draw another layer or nothing will happen. Oh, I forgot its head. It doesn't have a head. That's really mean of me. And these are not even its eyes. This is the small little dot eyes. Some bugs just look cuter if you don't zoom in on their faces. And then there's some bugs that are a lot cuter when you zoom in on their faces, like spiders. Don't make me go on my roundabout like how spiders are no evil. The real evil is maggots. Spiders get too much shit. What did they ever do? They just catch annoying flies and mosquitoes, guys! Mosquitoes! Ugh! Who likes mosquitoes? Little legs, little hands. Little guy. I think I'll make that anatomically a correct looking spider. Because spider! Talking about spiders again. Maybe I should just draw a spider, but it's dangerous showing spiders on here. I'm not out here being a criminal. This little leggies. Oh, it has little like little toes. This looks freaking creepy. Why am I even trying to make it anatomically? Why can't I say anatomically? Anatomically correct spider. Thank you. I just ignored like half of that word, the middle of that word, and that's why I couldn't say it probably. It doesn't need to be it. Did I say spider again? Spiders on the brain. It's because I wanted to defend them so bad. So bad I wanted to defend them. Little wings. And I do things like that. Ladybugs, like, kind of poisonous. Little gremlins. Maybe I'll just get little legs like this. Maybe I won't give them legs at all. They're just cute like that. A little guy. Make him a little bit bigger. And then I'll make tiny ones. Which I think I can just draw directly. We don't need a sketch for that. I love their color scheme, you know? They're killing with their color scheme. Might be a bit biased, but red and black is a killer color scheme. I know what people say about it being edgy, but I think it's neat. Now I can't stop thinking about like a an edgy ladybug. Like an edgy ladybug character. But that's not what we're drawing today. Can actually put these on its head instead of being silly. A little guy. I mean, sometimes they just sit with like their legs tucked in, so you can't see their legs. So I don't think it's too hard to believe that it has its legs tucked in. You know, if I think about like edgy ladybugs, all I think about is the ladybug from the fuck is that movie called? It's a DreamWorks movie with ants. Box Life? Yeah, it's called something wildly different in my native language, so oops, I don't mean some commercial slayers. That's why I didn't know. This one can have a little heart. I'll just call it as just call it pitch black. That's fine. I think maybe. Having second thoughts. Not entirely sure. The spots are actually not evenly round. So I shouldn't make them evenly round. It's just like, you know, like they say about a zebra. A zebra? I think it can be said both ways, but it depends whether you're speaking American English or British English. I'm just speaking English, so I don't know which one to pick. The fuck was I on about? Oh right, it's something about that, like how they all have different patterns. None of the patterns are like the same. I don't know if that's a thing. The ladybugs. A big spot here. And a big spot here. It looks like with eyes. And it has a spot here and a spot there. Little eyes. But that's not actually its eyes. Because it had like, it actually has like a third head here. I think that's its head. Oh, is that its mouth? I can't see it from these pictures, they're not zoomed in enough. A ladybug. Nice rich red color. Oop. Oh. That's fine. Don't think this will look that nice if we screen it. Oh, maybe we should do that before. Yeah, I think it should be made a little lighter. And maybe also add some lightness to this one. Oh, there you go. Like that. Something like that. But first of all, I should change the color of this. Ooh, how about more orangey? Some orangey tint to it. But we're still gonna screen it. There you go. Ooh. Interesting. And then I just want to draw many little guys. Which is just gonna be like little buttons or something. That'll be cute to put in random little spots. Oh, there's nothing here. Well, not something, jeez. These will just be the smallest little boys. I feel like the back area should be larger, but it's fine. We can just make more. Maybe one that's a little larger. So they're more shaped like this rather than just an oval. They're more shaped than they're egg-shaped. Little eggs. Just cute little guys. Do you want them to have little feelers, or is it better if they just stay as simple as possible? Maybe one from the side as well. Actually have some legs. No, I kind of like the simplistic, like, look. These are super small. These a bit too small to be stickers. The tiniest little guys. Sorry, this is gonna hurt your eyes a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it is, but I'm warning if you know. It might. Give him a little shadow. Don't know if I like the shadow bits. Maybe just have a shadow but no highlights. That'd be a bit too small. Squeaky chair. I'll make some a little bit bigger. Remember the egg shape. Maybe this should have legs. I'm kind of feeling legs on this one, and even feelers. It has feelers. It can feel. Why am I calling them feelers? A little guy. A little guy. But to also call them antlers. That's also not what they called. I forgot what they called. It's kind of spooky. I feel like it's a bit too long. Just shorten it a little bit. There you go. Just making another layer to make sure. Oh, that erases the eyes. That's okay. I'll just delete that bit. There you go. Yippee! They are so tiny. Tiny little guys. I think this one can probably have a highlight. Guess it's so large. Well, compared to the others, anyway. Shiny little beetle. Don't know if that works. It looks kind of cute. Maybe I'll keep it. Should I give some to the other ones to them? Don't know if giving them a little shine will do much for them. Meh. It's fine, it works on that one. Little guys. Oh. Don't crash on me now. Maybe I should make some ladybug themed tape looking thing. So we can be a little bit matchy-matchy. More swirl. There you go. Maybe I'll take some of the little guys and put them on here. That'll help. Get a little bit scuffed though if I turn them too much around. Maybe the big one is a little bit too big for this. Yeah, it's kind of out of place. It's a completely different art style than the other two. Right? Little guys. It'd be kind of cute if they were outside the border too, maybe. Them on the red background is probably not helping much. Maybe you should give them a little outline. The ladybug theme. What are all these black specks supposed to mean? Is that ladybug poop? No, silly. It's a giant ladybug with freckles. You just can't see it because it's too large for the frame. I don't know if this thing should be there or not. It might disturb the color scheme. Could also just do something like lowering the opacity of it a little bit. Maybe changing the backing color to something, something a little bit darker so they stand out more. A deeper red. Didn't really help them much, I don't think. Helps a little bit. I don't want it to be too dark. I don't know if I like the white outline. I think that works better. Could also use the light orange, maybe. Nah. Then we have to tie it in somewhere else, like here. That's kind of cute. See if we can make it repeat. Oh, whoops. I haven't, made sure that everything is actually within the border. Oops. Well, that's not help. Nah, it'll be fine. I'll just do something like this. There you go. Nah, I might as well just duplicate this one again. Little ladybugs. And just like that. Whoops. It repeats. Just gotta make sure it does that on both sides. So we do something like this. Can barely see the difference. Fun times. What's the other thing I want? Maybe I want something that, like, I can use for that page, but I think I have things I can just mix in if I want. Forgot the other things I wanted to make, but I think I'll just draw some flowers. Kinda like the fun shapes I started rough drawing today. I think we can just make some fun shapes and turn them into some flowers. Like a bit of a weird looking flower. That'll be kinda cute. Let me start with the big ones. And then we add the smaller ones. I'm so bad at that. If you don't like, just redraw. It also just makes it one that's so small. It just goes like that. I feel like I'm making too much. It's been a long time since I just freehand something. Well, I can't really say that's too much of a freehanding, because freehanding, because I am using Control C a lot, but if you don't think about that. There's a little fishtail. What a cute bouquet. It's a fish bouquet. Now I kind of want to draw a fish. That is a bouquet. It doesn't seem right. It's kind of nice to just get down to business immediately. Don't have to worry about the sketch or nothing. But then you also have to redo all that stuff, and it won't be as perfect as it probably could have been. Well, there's a lot of people who are great at drawing weapons, and I'm not one of those people. Why would the things be on the other side, you silly bean? If the bows are here, why would the things be over here? That doesn't make sense. Okay, we're doing a bit of this, I guess. Sometimes it just turns out the way it wants to. I kinda like the bit, you know, clumsy looking. Duel here. That is kind of fun. Now we should probably have something for the flowers to actually sit. You know, connect to the bouquet. I just need to make sure I'm doing this right. I think I'll just do them like this, and then we just add the things later. Possibly. I could just mix some of these so it looks like they're connected, but some of them aren't really. And then we do like a reverse thing here, and we do this, and hopefully it works. Don't know about that. That's a marker, that's why it's not racing properly. We just got all gray. And then we just select all the flowers. Reverse select them, and then we'll delete all the stems. Boop. think I'll do... Oh, it's a brush, that's not good. Just making sure I delete everything. Something like that. I think... I do want them to be a bit thicker, but I think I'll just add thickness to them manually, because if I try and do it with the select tool, I'm just gonna end up with a mess. I mean, this is also a bit of a mess, but I think it's a bit less messy than it could have been, probably. Which doesn't say a lot. Kinda like the bit loose-hand, artistic version of a bouquet. Should it be? This should be up here. Yeah, the small ones. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, it's so goofy looking. I love it. And some of the flowers are just fine. Don't worry about it. Could add some colored lines to it, and that'll be it. I think that'll be possible. Why am I sitting like this? It's so bad. Maybe I should drink more sometimes. It's been 2 hours and I just don't drink. Oh, I forgot about these. I think it would just look kind of cute if I color this like in a fashion that was like, you know, like this. And maybe a little bit outside the lines too. I think that would also be kind of cute, but I don't know if that's like the vibe I want here. I want to draw that fish. That's gonna be a bouquet. A bouquet fish. A bit late, because it's kind of like a little bit Valentine's, maybe, but who cares? These are my stickers. I can do what I want. I want this more of a hot pink rather than red. Lighter. Yeah, that's good. Don't like that shade for this. I think I'll just make it more bluish. Kind of like a more fresh cartoony kind of thing. Maybe a little bit like clip art that you would find on Google. Like a little crappy looking. Yeah. That's a bit mean, but I like that. I do. Loving that. Feeling as well as do something like this. A moment, let me just do this. Then I can better do these kind of things. Don't know if I like that. Should probably add it in other places too if I'm going for that kind of thing. This is something people would add before, like while they do the line art, but here I am doing it. Because I just feel like, oh, yeah, that will look fun. Like you would just draw like this to begin with. It looks a little bit not authentic, right? If I'm doing this like that. Maybe just thin out the lines a little bit, maybe that'll help. Help with the illusion a little bit. Looks like something that would be on a greetings card. I love it. I forgot to warn about the ad break. Oh, there it is. This needs to be a little bit more dark, I think. Maybe more red. I just thought this song was a bit creepy. I think they say that every time we listen to it. Or listen to, you know, this playlist and this song plays. Spooky. Spooky bugs. Okay, now for the green bits. I wanted a very nice pale green. A spring green, if you will. But I don't know if I should just call these like... Well, it's hard to tell which is which here. I think this one's one. And this is the in-between bits. There we go. Filling this a little bit. Because there's some pink bits outside where they need to be. Well, that should be on top of everything if we're doing that. Like, just drawing them on like this. But I kind of also just like the floating bits, like they're kind of fun. They seem a lot lighter than everything else in here. Well, I kind of like that though. Adding a little bit of that. Maybe I do like filling these in a little bit. Just a random green one here. Fun. Should probably be shadow on them, but kind of like how they stick out from the stand out, I should say. They do stick out too. Could give them a little bit like that. Also to the ones that are in here. Just for a bit of consistency. I like it. It looks silly. Completely different art style than what I was doing over here. Maybe I should add some small flowers so it has something that it relates to. In the same style. I'm just not very good at doing that, huh? Didn't do that for the flowers at all. I forgot to erase those lines, but I don't think it's a big deal since they're so small. Okay. Got a little bit messy though, but that is always fine. It's the Super Fan Bot. It is back. Here to make the appearance. That is a very small one. Don't know what I'm trying to... That's not what I was trying to do. Pops us the radiator. Get the chicken thighs. Right, I was just making a double check because I wasn't sure if I saw it right. The chicken thighs in the oven and the potatoes boiling. Yes. Yes. Very tasty. Add some spaghetti. With some bolognese. It was pretty good. I don't think I said that right, but such is life. Very tasty. A little bit of shadow. Oops. I spilled. I want to draw that fish. For no reason. This one I might actually do a sketch for, though. I want it to be more like this. Kind of like the bouquet, but a fish. It's the bouquet fish. You'd want a bouquet fish, don't lie. I think I'll have bow here? Nah, the bow should be here. Like the other one. That works. A bouquet of fried fish sounds wonderful. Don't know if it's fried, it seems pretty raw. If it's fried, it had to go. But that seems a bit sad. Don't know how this somehow doesn't seem sad. screaming for help. It can also just be happy. Yay. But I like its silly face. Should I have a fin? I don't know. Should I have a flower in its mouth? You're just making silly things up. Just making silly things. Could also just be having some paper around it, so it looks more like a bouquet. What a beauty. I don't know, I kinda like the fish just being out there, just a little ripping. Just draw little scales on them. Should it have fins? Maybe I'll give it a little fin. Just one fin. This is not what I expected to draw today. Wishing you happy fish time. That's not spelled right. There you go. This is gonna be a completely different art style again. Tracy, stuck to a theme already. No. No. This one needs thick lines. Every line matters when you're trying to do something with expression. Like, the vibe can be completely different depending on how you draw things. Like, just a little bit, like, less of a snout than it looks. Yeah, it looks completely different. It has a completely different character. And even the eye, you can see that? Completely different vibe. So that's why you have to be careful when sticking to your sketch, so it doesn't like end up having a different vibe than what you intended. Intended it. No, the flower is completely different, but I don't really mind. The flower is still the same monster though. Beautiful. Incredible, amazing. I'm kinda like getting the vibe of a grayfish, but like maybe more of a bluish gray would be better. A bluish gray. Ah yes. It's like a sardine. Sardine color scheme. Didn't merge any layers, did I? I clicked F accidentally instead of D. That would have been good if it merged, because I think F just merges the layers down, but I guess it doesn't matter. This is a fun time. I want the flower to be yellow. But the ribbon is the exact same color as the other ribbon. That bit should be orange, if we're making a yellow flower. Oops. It needs to be a lighter yellow, I think. Yeah, and a little orange. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe no shadow in the eye. Makes it a little more bad. I don't want to have this color, but I know how to fix this. I just need to cut that out. Just take all this that's been on the... You know what's an easier way to do it? Just select the layer where the color is and just yoink the shadow out if you want that. Don't know who else needs to do that, but I need to do it. And then clip layer down there, and then it's perfect. Let me just clip this layer. This is nothing to do with anything. And there we have it. A fish. And my old screen layer. That's not on screen though. There we go. Might help to actually add the layer effect, that is. Just blank for a moment. Beautiful. I think one highlight is enough. Oh. What's that black dot there? Might as well add that in the line art instead of being silly. No. Kinda want this to be... another color. Oh, it looks so bare without any scales on them. Maybe something like that, or maybe the shadows color. Oops. Something like that. So cartoony. I think I'll fix up some pixels that's in its eye. Maybe I'll lower the opacity a little bit. There we go. I think it's better than this. Could also make it lighter, which I also enjoy. But I think it works better like this. Just clean up this line out a little bit. This looked a bit scuffed for some reason. It keeps looking scuffed. Oh, still in there. Maybe it's because there's some color in here? What is that sharp? Oh, it's because I didn't erase anything, because I was on the wrong layer. No wonder. There you go. Much better. Still a bit uneven though. And my shadow. Beautiful. That's a beautiful fish right there. Oh, wait a moment. I didn't mean to. I don't even know if I want that text. It should probably be a bit more eligible, is that the word? If it should be here. Do I want a figure outline? Maybe just one. Increment by one. That looks a little bit better. Do I like the figure outline? Kinda like it just how it is, you know? I think the outline is a bit too much fun. never guess who this is. Eat me. Am I doing like a chippy thing? There we go. Frog girl is back. Fun fact, I actually just to like decorate the front of my journal, I just put a sticker, I just printed a sticker of Frog Girl. Well, I just printed this Frog Girl on sticker paper and just slapped her on there. Well, if I want like a chippy moment, maybe the hut should be bigger. But she's already still chippy. I kinda like the proportions already. Just making it harder for myself though. These legs are too short though. Maybe just a little bit too short. I really like these like stickers that are just kind of like some cute girl vibing, doing some shit. Loving those. So how about we make one of those? As well. Like, you could see this fit on, like, the bottom of a page somewhere. Imagine doing studies into how clothing actually work. Wouldn't be me. Okay, see, then you're gonna suck at drawing forever. Whee! Yeah. Man, I remember back when it wasn't like it was controversial to be like an artist and not really, you know, improving much. Like it was like a sport or some shit that you had to improve all the time. It's like, okay man, I'm just drawing, you know. I don't know if art critics are still, you know, around. They probably are, but I'm just glad I don't see them anymore. Like, who cares? Looks more like she's sitting, like, her legs, like, bent somewhere. Maybe, like, what way would that even be? This way? That doesn't make any sense. You're gonna break her legs. No, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. But if I want her legs to, like, stretch all the way out, she should have her legs out here, you know? But I can't draw legs, so this sucks. I also can't draw shoes, so that's even worse. You know what? I get a completely different vibe from this. Like he's just chilling, like enjoying some sun. Does she have two or like more freckles? What is this? She just has two freckles, okay. On each side, and she has a bunch on the nose, which she doesn't have. No nose. Hey, rise up, no nose gang. This one's for you. Oh, I zoomed out on the whole thing. I want to zoom out on her. Completely different vibe than this. Bleh. You know what? I'm saving the guide. It gets to be here. The roundest of round heads. No ears for some reason. I'm gonna give her some ears. She deserves some ears. Where would the frog hairpin be? With this perspective. Maybe just like that. Maybe more flat like this. I think that's more correct. I can't see what I'm doing though. It's a mess. This is the frog. You can barely see it. But it is here. It is always here. Right, ears. She has an ear. Congratulations. You got an ear, but at what cost? No nose. No nose. I mean, she never had one, so. Don't think she lost anything. Cute. Oops, that's maybe a bit too big. This is not cheating. It's not cheating if you trace your own art. I even made a frog sound there. A sound. Eyes needs to be bigger. I don't know what I was thinking. There you go. Much better. And the little lashes. Well, the freckles a little bit in the way, but we'll figure it out. This is a sun, by the way. That's awful. Time to write incorrect notes and make people sad. People who know about notes, that is. Looks like it's little devil horns. You need to squish your head slightly. Should be bigger? No, I think it's the correct size. Actually, I think her head is fine. It's not squished. Just because she's looking up, it looks like her head is. The features aren't as anatomically I can't say anatomically. I fucking can't say it. I'll just stop speaking. I mean, there's nothing atomically correct about this creature here, but It's all part of the fun. But like, sleeve needs to be a little bit longer. A little bit bigger. A little bit longer, a little bit bigger. Wah! Wah! Yeah, if your knees are there, this should be higher up. Let's make a knee there. That's the sock. And that's the knee. And the other one has like a little knee protector. That's the difficult part. I have to draw a shoe. Wait, not the shoe. Wait. Anyway. Just make them a little bigger. For one. The big shoes. I don't like drawing shoes. When I get it right, it can be kind of fun though, but it's very rare I get it right. And even if I might look this like fucking clown shoes. Clown shoes. What clown is? Maybe I don't want to know. Make it go out here and in. Going a bit too high up. Depends on, I know what's going on here. I cannot see a singular thing, I'm gonna be honest. This looks like a hot mess. Yeah, definitely more clown shoe than I would have liked. It's definitely still a clown shoe. I want them large, but I don't want them too clowny. And they look a bit too flat. For some reason I thought she had a slowpoke on her shirt real quick when I was glancing over. Let's just do this. Nobody will know. You wouldn't tell them. I'm using the marker again. No! Use the eraser. There you go. Clown shoes. I think I just need this part to be larger as well. Then they won't be so comedic, I suppose. Gonna barely be able to see the socks. The socks. I'm just gonna draw a little bit of them. There we go. Cute. Completely different vibe. A little grass around her. Maybe just on her. Like on the bottom of the drawing. Yee. Let's make it a little bigger, just in case. Well, that's a lot of space. That little guy. Yeah. I mean, at least she looks like herself. Which is good. Could have been worse. Could have completely lost that character. Which sometimes happen. When drawing, do I want to just use a regular brush? I usually always use my... I mean, like this kind of brush. Like this kind of brush. Which I really like. I think I'll use this one even if I... even if that's not what I'm going for with the other stickers at all. It is what is. Just Let's do the other one. I feel like I quite often start with bangs when I line. Oops. An absolute banger. I think the bangs needs to be a little shorter, actually. I may have drawn them to a bit too long. Bit too long. Ah. Absolute banger. Don't remember if this is like Magma Cave or something, but it's a banger. Can't believe I'm still using the same line art layer. When we do the facial features, we'll definitely do another layer for sure. Because I usually tend to use a lot more layers. It's actually really nice. It's gonna be a little bit warmer the coming days, I hope. It got a bit warm in the weekend, but I don't know if it's actually going to stay warmer. Or just get colder again. I wouldn't mind some warmth. Eats frog. It looks like a frog. Doesn't look like a frog, no. They're a bit squished. Might be a little bit too high up. Perspective-wise, it should probably have been more like over here-ish. But you know what? I don't want to draw it again, so I want to see its cute little face. Look at him. Look at him. It's a frog. We should actually draw a frog. A frog girl. You know? Happy to see Frog Girl again. She's back. Hello, Leo. How you doing? Oh. How you doing? It is fun, girl. Look at these fun sketches we did. Wishing you a happy fishing time. Are we loving it? Fine, fine, what about you? Good to hear, good to hear. It's going pretty well. Going pretty well. I was just talking about how nice it is that it's gotten a little bit warmer. Is that a fish bouquet? Yeah, it all started because I thought, huh, this bouquet's tail kind of looks like a fish tail, and then, you know, I had to draw a fish bouquet, you know? It just has to happen sometimes. Sometimes things just are created by accident and they turn out so cute. Or funny, I should say, probably. Cute is probably not the right term. Oh, didn't that just start? Unfortunate. I get that. Sometimes you just want to draw a fish bouquet. You get it. You get it. Just going about your life and suddenly the urge to draw a fish bouquet interferes and you just have to do it, you know? You just have to make it exist. The fuck? That spooked me for a second. I think it was just a bit slow. You know what I did today? What did you do today? Happy accomplishments? On this day that is here today on this Sunday? Does she have no eyebrows? I guess she has no eyebrows. I finally got all of the Pokemon in Generation 5. Congratulations. Happy... What did I say 2 seconds ago? Oh, happy accomplishments. Let's go. Took me like 6 years. Oh boy. Could take a long time. Generation 5, how would you do that though? Is this still online trading? But I fulfilled a tiny childhood dream! Yes! Worth it. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations. That is very cool. There's no online anymore. I wonder how you got it. Because I know you can get Pokemon from like trading online and stuff like that. But I don't even know how you would do it if you can't do that anymore. I mean, no, I guess you have to the games or something, or using local. Or... Oh, you just gotta do a little IRL maneuver. I see, I see. Very cool. Let's go. sucks. Oh, I like the backing track of this, or whatever it's called. The one that's in your right ear. Oh, now it's gone, but it was going like boop 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 for a little while. Now it's just going. It goes so fast I can't sing along, unfortunately. Banger. They were capable of bangers even back in the day. Gen 2 was great. I always thought the Pokemon looked like they had a whole different like vibe to them than Gen 1. Completely different vibe. But maybe it's just me because that was like the first new batch of Pokemon we got. Every generation have a different vibe to it? Oh, definitely. Maybe it was just more jarring to me as a kid because I was so used to the first ones and then it switched like for the first time and it was like, what the heck? What the hecky? No, I started saying what the hecky too. Thanks, Mod! If he's listening, I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, they really do have a different vibe. Gen 3 is where I saw it kind of changed. Ooh. It was wild. To me, that generation made them look more like shiny in a way. Shiny. Okay. Shiny new. The signs were not as spiky. I was gonna say round and friend shape, but if I say that, I just think of Dragonair, but... Oh no, Dragonite. But yeah. They did have a few spikes, though. In places, but, I mean, overall, they're a rounder. More rounded guys, blob-like. I'm not gonna be able to see much in here, so let's just see how much detail we can get in here before death awaits us. Yeah, that's about it. Wait, am I drawing that on the same leg? No, it's just these are just all legs. Okay, good. That's not right. That's not right. Definitely French-shaped? Yeah. All Pokemon are French-shaped in their own way. Even if they're super dangerous. Another thing, I'm glad Danganronpa became trending again thanks to that one meme! Oh! I think my brother actually mentioned that to me today, but I'm not sure why it became a meme. It's the one with Kyoko's execution, right? Spoiler, sorry. Kyoko execution meme. Why is it a meme? Yeah, that one! Why is it a meme? Is it because her head is like super red? But that's fun. It's like when you let your problems build up and they slowly catching up on you kind of situation. Ah! Captures the feeling perfectly. Oh yeah. I know. She's about to die. She's about to get squished. Oh, maybe that's what- oh, that's because she's going towards the- yeah, that makes sense. Haha. Haha. Too bad old, the people who doesn't know about the meme get spoiled, but like, or doesn't know about the game, I suppose, and wants to get into it, be like, oh shit. Now they know she's gonna die, but you know, if it gets me more people interested, then that's always a bit fun. A bit fun. Yeah! I mean, depending on what you do, you might not even see that ending. Imagine you play through the whole game and it's waiting for that moment and then you pick the wrong thing. Quote unquote the right thing, and then you don't see Kyoko's execution and you're just kinda like... Once you finish the game, but what about that scene? I didn't see that scene! I could see that happen to somebody. That's why I played this game, I wanted to see that scene! God damn it! That'd be so funny. They really look like clown shoes, and there's nothing I can do about it. I sometimes miss a bit of Danganronpa, you know? A little bit of trial messing around. The silly, stupid dialogue. Good times. And when you finally you get that one scene, you have the bad ending. Oh yeah! The one where they all had babies with Hina. I was about to call her Nina. Nina, sorry. I'm spoiling all of Danganronpa for people who haven't played it, but like, it's fine because I played it, so if you watched my streams, you could just have you would have known. That's so stupid. That was ages ago too. Oh no. Should play more detective games. That would be fun. Be fun. The backlog of games to play gets ever so larger. Were you the one who recommended, like, the sodium files? It's ages ago, so it could have been anyone who recommended it at this stage. The AI sodium files or something like that. I'm probably saying it wrong because I don't remember what it was called. Someone recommended it and said, hey, Genshin voice actors are in this. Look, shiny. You like Genshin? Play this game. The game it was you! Ah! Of course. Could almost tell and remember when you said, oh, play more detective games. I played the Ghost Trick Detective. That was a good game. Should probably have saved it for the stream, but you know, that was a good time nonetheless. King Beto again is always a good time. Oh, yeah, she's good. A strong voice. Ghost Trick is so good, yeah. But it's less of a detective game and more of a... I think it's because I mixed them up because... Ask Banana Pie. Oh, come on, and thank you very much for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. If you're lucky, stay lucky, no worries. Just wanted to say thank you. A large banana pie? Pony truck drives into your house? About 10 million? Is that a million bananas? Can I have for free? Question mark? For free? It takes me back to, was he called Banana Lord? Oh, that's many years ago. That really dates me too. Nobody's gonna be able to remember Banana Pie Lord? Was his name Banana Pie Lord? I'm just making this shit up. Will you sign for delivery and sign the contract? The only thing it will cost you is you're the firstborn child. Oh, joke's on you. I'm not having any babies. Sure! Sounds like a good deal to me! I played any of the Ace Attorney. Not on stream. Make it work. I can adopt one for you. That's Angie's... That's some Angie Yonaga dialogue? That's some Angie Yonaga dialogue! Yeah, that really does. Does sound like that. All I require is your firstborn child for a tour. He will greatly appreciate. Sorry, that was very cringe. What was I talking about? Oh, my Ghost Trick. It's because I mixed Ghost Trick up with Phantom Detective. The raincoat. I don't know why. It's probably because I thought they were both detective games. And then I think Ghost and Phantoms are kind of the same thing, so I thought it was like called something... No. Raincoat... Is it called Raincoat Phantom Detective? Is Ghost Trick also called Phantom Detective? Am I losing my mind? What is Phantom Detective? Is that a thing? Phantom... If I search Phantom Detective... That is Ghost Trick. That is what it is. There's another thing called Phantom Detective! It's a freaking Netflix series! I don't know what that is. Yeah, it is called Phantom Detective. What is Raincoat done? Raincoat. What is Raincoat called? Is there anything to do with Phantom Detectives at all? Master Detective. It's just called Master Detective. Is that where I mixed them up? I don't know. I don't know if that's where it came from. I think I won't draw the music notes. Oops. If you become a master and then you become a phantom. You know, doesn't the main character in the raincoat, raincoat, kind of look like, a little bit like Mr. Suichi? He has a hat, that's why he looks like Shuichi. There's a ghost buddy too, yeah, there's a ghost thing in it. You can't be mad at me for mixing these two up. We should probably try this at some point, honestly. Is it bad though? It might be bad. The ghost looks annoying. But it's Danganronpa, it's more Danganronpa, without being Danganronpa. It's probably gonna be just as unhinged. It's an okay game. It's an okay game. Oh, it's totally unhinged. Oh, I figured. Shuichi. Lol, Bowsette is in it. I don't know why I said lol. Can't believe Bowsette is here. It's not Bowsette. I think I'll draw this with a green color. Basically follows the whole Danganronpa formula. Oh great, I'd love to see it. Super unhinged. Good to hear it. Master Detective, I mean Phantom Detective, I mean Ghost Detective. The first two chapters are good, the third one sucks! And the fourth one, peak are great. I mean, there's gotta be at least one chapter that's just really bad in a Danganronpa game, or you just 5 is like, huh? And the end is alright. Well. So, it does indeed follow the Danganronpa formula. It does indeed. Green. Every time I say green, I'm what's that called? Obliged, there we go, to say green means clean afterwards. Oh, means clean. Not say green twice. I'm the only person in the world who knows where this song is from. It's like one of the first levels of Pokemon. Fuck, I forgot the name. God damn it, I can't brag anymore. It's from the Pokemon game where you switch the icons and make combos and shit. Pokemon Candy Crush, yeah, that's the real name for real. Now, the 100th line, the 100th line one, that is, that one is difficult to score, because it has too many roots. The 100th line one? Which one? Huh? The defense, supposed to say Academy? 100th line or something like that? Huh. The most recent game made by- okay. Haven't even heard of them. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen the Nintendo partner showcase. I completely like forgot about it. And then so, oh, I'll watch this later, and then I forgot about it again. So yeah, any honorable mentions that were good and exciting? Because I haven't seen any of the games. We should play some Tomodachi Life, though. Did I write down when that was coming out? It was coming out... Does it come out in March? Oh, Nintendo. Well, that's the partner showcase, so it's not just Nintendo games. Well, it shouldn't be Nintendo games. It should be, like, literally anything else. It's just on the Switch. Games on the Switch, but I know. I'm mad about how they want to sell a ROM of Pokemon Fire Red for $20. $20. I mean, why wouldn't they sell a ROM for $20? It's Nintendo, okay. Money! If you really, really want to play Fire Red on your Switch instead of your old Game Boy Advance. About being sold and ruined for everyone who sold their old games. I know a lot of people just like sell their games when they're done with them. It's not a thing I do personally. But I mean, they go for a lot, like, these days, so I kind of get it. If you're not playing it anymore, like, I don't even have Fire Red. But I haven't played some of the games that are at least as old as that one. So, I have my trusted 3DS, but oh right, you could also play some ROMs on that. Or they had like things. They had some older games on that. I don't remember, because I remember my brother had like Pokemon Crystal on it or something. You know what's funny? I have a huge Pokemon Crystal poster on my wall because I owned the guidebook, but I never played Pokemon Crystal. Why did I own the guidebook though? It's because I thought it was basically Pokemon Silver, because I didn't understand the concept as a child that why would the game be the exact same as this other game? You know, that doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I thought the guidebook for Pokemon Crystal was Pokemon Silver for some reason. Because it was almost the same, except for a few things, so I couldn't really use it as a guidebook, but it was a cool thing to have. I don't know where the guidebook itself is. I think my brother might have it, but I have the poster at least, so that's safe with me. Crystal is cool. Yeah, they got a little. I kind of like. I'm a little bit jealous because they got little animations to Pokemon. They didn't have that in later games until like Emerald, but even still, they were a little bit more animated in Crystal. Like Emerald, they just kind of like vibrate a little bit and flip flop, but like in Crystal, they had like kind of nice animations to them. Oh yeah, you also get the option to play as a cute bird girl. That's cool. You couldn't do that in any the other games. This reminds me of something completely random, but like back in the day, when there was these like little reviews of games and stuff, and there was a little Pokemon Fire Red review. And there were a little girl who just said, this game is really cool because it's the first time you can play as a female protagonist. And I was like, no! That's wrong! Spreading lies on live television! Anyway, I got unreasonably mad about that. As a child. Just thought. She disappeared after crystals, never seen again until— oh, Pokemon Masters EX. Pokemon Masters just have all of them. All of the guys. Find your favorite guys. Is Pokemon Masters any fun? I don't know what you do in that game. But I think it's cool that the trainers are voice acted, you know. Get to hear the voices. I mean, I guess you get to hear that in like the anime too, but you battle. Wow, battling in a Pokemon game? Wild! And it's gacha, so you know how nice. Yeah, so it's gacha, so you get like the characters from that. Yippee! Gacha! I have the biggest gacha burnout. Never gonna heal. Never recover. I mean, it's not from gacha in particular, it's just daily games that I can't catch up on. Not the daily games. Reminds me back when I used to say dailies. Good times. Oh, banger though. So good. Totally understandable. In a way, I kind of wanted to play some Infinity Nikki, but then I don't want. And then I'm like, oh, but what about some Honkai Star Rail? Because I really like the gameplay of that, but then there's so much story. And then there is then I have the opposite problem with Sunless Zone Zero, which I kind of like the character of and whatever they're doing. Didn't seem like there was too much story, which was kind of nice. But then I'm not really a fan of the gameplay. If Honkai Star Rail and Sunless Zone Zero could like switch their gameplays, I would play that. You would hate Honkai Star Rail now? Oh no. They have big story, big rambly story. Oh boy. Well, it's good to hear someone's out here enjoying it, so I don't have to suffer. And people would be like, man, don't come up with— wow, they ramble so much. Yeah, they do, but at least they get on with shit. What are the Hoyoverse games doing? Oh, I want to play the Hoyoverse game that is like Animal Crossing, but I don't know when that's coming out. That might be kind of fun. But if they have like massive story elements, I will probably cry and go home. Could also just try that Heartopia, but people keep complaining about one thing. If they're not complaining about one thing, they're complaining about another thing about it, so I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of like looking at the sidelines. I was like, oh, maybe I'll play it in my own time for a bit and see how it is, but then there was this weird permissions, and then it's like, it's weird, and then a weird thing happens, and then I'm like, And then some people say something about, oh, they use AI, but like then some other people said, oh, it's just AI that determines where to cut a jigsaw puzzle piece, and I'm like, huh, that doesn't seem too bad, and like for language translations and stuff, which is like fine in my opinion. That doesn't sound bad, but then it's like, but it's actually not. It's actually the art. But then is it or is it not? Like I need to know about that. Like what is this about? Anyway. The new one seems like same for Honkai Star Rail is worse than than Danganronpa confirmed. I'm sorry, I was rambling on so much I didn't even catch up. I need to catch up. Games are beautiful, but there's not much to it because the gameplay is yeah. I mean, I don't mind the gameplay so much. I just wish it wasn't so detached from the actual story. You do no gameplay in the story. You just run over, just like put it on auto. You can do something else while you just let it play through it. It's actually crazy. You're just watching a movie. And like, it's different from like actual movie games because then we have some choice matter games over here in this category, which are also great because you're invested in that. You're kind of involved. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much. The new one seems like it's aimed for casual plays, but sooner or later something will happen to it. JC wants the curiosity quenched. Yeah, that's the crazy part of Hungry Star Rail. You just don't play it and let the game play itself. That's also, but yeah, I guess that is the auto like feature. It's just more of like watching something. But what you're watching isn't... I'm sorry, this is so mean. What you're watching isn't even that interesting. I'm sorry, for the most part, it's just not that interesting. I'm really sorry. But that's why I have burnout, like, Genshin burnout even. Like, it just drags on. And it doesn't stop. Just don't play it and let the game play itself, but then why even play in the first place? Yeah. I accidentally deleted the blushy cheeks, that was bad. Could have been scary. Dude, I really wanted to be I really wanted it to be interesting, but they just keep throwing words around that don't make sense. Oh my god, in Honkai Star Rail is even worse though. I feel like they keep like... If you don't know about the lore 100%, you're just so out of the loop. I feel like it was a lot easier. Maybe it's because Honkai Star Rail is further in, and when I started Zenless Zone Zero, I just started, so I didn't have a lot of terms thrown at me that was just confusing. But Honkai Star Rail, they keep saying words, and it's like, what are you on about? What is... Oh, no. I did really like the first chapter though, it was good. But then it started getting really hard to follow for some reason. Maybe it's just because I was away for a long time and didn't come back till like later and then I forgot everything. But yeah. Genshin has a bit of that, but it's not as bad, I feel. I feel like it's a little bit easier, like maybe it's because Paimon is there being like, oh yeah, that was that one thing, and then she explains what it is, for better and for worse. things are easily explained, but I don't know why they don't do that in Star Rail. Genshin did a really good, not quite story though, but you don't get a chance to take a break there. Oh! There's like 4 hours of straight questioning. You dropped CC right to time? Oh really? Is that so bad? I said CC that fast. Aw. That's unfortunate. Didn't know it got worse. Didn't miss anything. Oh. Nothing's changed. Oh, cool. That's wild. But isn't it just because CC has just shorter story in general? They don't have as much story as the other two. Might just be because I haven't gotten that far into it. Because, you know, Genshin story was also kind of short in the beginning, and now 4 hours no breaks. 4 hours no breaks. I think the longest segment we did, like, with Genshin Story with no breaks was, like, the Archon? The Archon Quest. Yeah, well, yeah, the Archon Quest. Which one are you talking about? The Farina thing. Because that was the trial, and then we did all the things after that. That was a lot. But it went alright. I don't think we were too exhausted. And I also was not dying when playing that. Pen and Coney, like, at the end of that, I was like, when is this fucking over? Why is it just dragging on, you know? Now we're at some meeting and I have no fucking clue what they're talking about. I remember nothing about it. And, I wish I didn't did it. I wish I didn't did it. I wish I didn't do it. But yeah, Fontaine was kind of cool. I like Fontaine. Just missing Fontaine. I think it's just because Citlali got so much spotlight in that LAN, and I was just kind of bothered by her. I swear, I keep thinking about her voice and thinking, I've heard that voice somewhere before. From a similar character in something exciting, and it makes me a little bit excited, but then I remember who Citlali is and I'm like, oh, I don't feel so good anymore. But her voice is definitely from something else that is actually fun, and I can't think of it. Yeah. Yeah. But maybe I'm just biased. I mean, I was the one going on a pointless, like, shopping trip with Jean-Louis and Leah, and I was like, yes, this is a good time, I love this. And then when we go around with drunk aunt, I'm like... drunk granny or whatever, they called it granny, right? Yeah. I'm like, oh, I hate this. Give me back my granddad, I don't want this garbage. Sully is cute, though. I guess. Oh, that's the zippers? No, the shoelaces. The shoelaces, right, was not the best. Yeah, it wasn't great. But again, it might be my bias because I'm a bit burned out. So it didn't take me a lot to be like in the mood of, God, this just... I'm editing the video right now, and I quite easily cut out like 3 hours. I think I'm just not including the epilogue at all because... Do you remember anything that happened in the epilogue? Yeah, we replanted like... we moved like a plant, and then the lady got to not be grounded anymore. And Jean-Louis was there. Do I remember what he talked about? No. They were just out there in the haunted forest with Hu Tao, and she said something about him not buying tea. Oh, I like the tea merchant was back. That was a fun throwback to the best lantern ride ever. But yeah. The tea merchant. It just reminded me of a lantern ride that was better than that one. So that was what that did to me. I was like, remember when we actually had a fun line? I'm so ruthless. I'm so rude. I'm so sorry. But it was kind of like, oh man, remember when we had a fun lantern? I'm such a jerk. Which is funny because that lantern ride was probably— oops. Just judging me with those eyes.
You don't like lantern ride? I'll come after.
Which was funny because my favorite is probably the most uneventful lantern ride when you think about it. Like, there wasn't any great powers at play. It was just some kid who had an argument with his dad and didn't like kites. she just didn't like kites. But I don't know, it just... fun things happened in that, and the epilogue was fucking amazing. It was so funny. Maybe it's because all my favorite characters was there. I was like, oh shit, Farina's here, we got some Nervalette action, Jean-Lee's being silly, I guess Smooth was there, but like, whatever, I can't avoid her. Navi was also there, just chilling, screaming from the mountaintops. I can remember more of the quotes from that than any other lantern, right? And the Shenhe part? Fuck yeah, we love the Shenhe part where she's going crazy. So many fun things happen. Anyway, the good old time. It sounds like such a boomer, the Genshin boomer, just complaining about these days. These days, it's never gonna top 2024 Lantern, right? That was 24, right? I think it was. Those damn kids these days. They think this is what a Lantern Rite is really about. What is this nonsense? I think... I was gonna say it writes very heavily on being interested in character, but that was also, like, the thing with Gumming. If you didn't like Gumming... I like Gumming, he's cool. He's just a little guy. Funnily enough, I also like the part with Gumming in this Lantern Rite. But when the Lantern Rite rides really heavily on one character, and the others are just little cameos that are sprinkled in here and there, I think it's really difficult if you don't enjoy the character that much. Do I even remember her fucking name? Suja? That's not her name. Suchao? Fuck. It was the other self's name, god damn it. Sabai? Sabai. I remember her name. I am a Genshin professional. Fuck, it's getting warm in here. It's a good thing our stream is ending soon, so I can stop complaining about Lantern Rite this year. You know what we're gonna do on Thursday? Nonsense. On Tuesday, that's gonna be super fun. Gonna play some Hacking Mario Odyssey. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna look for some moons. I have a game lineup which I'm, should I say, excited about it? I am kind of excited about it because it's a bit of a different vibe than what we've been playing before. So I'm kind of excited. The reason I want to say I'm not excited is because it's like a bittersweet game, but I think it'll be a fun time. Once I feel like I'm done with, let's say Lantern Rite. We are done with Lantern Rite, that ends today. I did play the minigames though, the minigame was fun with the frog, hell yeah. A little bullet hell where you upgrade and stuff. Again, I just wish it was a little longer. Spend longer time on the minigames and less time on the story, am I right? Sorry. Sorry. The cruelty never ends. That. Snort, snort. Well, Snort's along the way. Do you like my stickers? This one is not done yet, though, but it's fine. I think I'll just make this into its own art piece. Like, crop it into its own file. But I should probably do that with all the things, and then I can just print them whenever. If I need them. Printables. I love some good printables. I like the fish bouquet. I like the bouquet with the fake dashed lines. 2026, which is definitely art, and I didn't spend a long time in that balloon. Little ladybug guys. And the little border. Ooh, I want to do more things like this. I think it'll be neat. Next Sunday, maybe more art stream? Question mark? Should we raid somebody? Should we raid? Sure, let's send you out to 4. I was kind of being a little bit lazy, and I was like, how about I just don't raid? How about I go home without raiding? Actually, rude behavior, JC. Just raid. Just raid. Be good. I'll send you out to 4. Was playing some more Hitman World, yes? World of Assassination. I was just saying Hitman World as if that was the full title. Boop boop. We're gonna play some Super Mario Odyssey next time. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping on by today. It's been good. I was glad I could complain about Lantern Right. Still has this though. Still has this. I mean, Jean-Louis was there a lot, so I like. And the voices was back. It was nice to hear the voices. The voice. When I say it like that, I sound like a crazy person who hears voices. Anyway, thank you very much for stopping on by today. Thank you to the Lookers and Watchers as well. We'll have more live stream. Well, we have more live stream Tuesday, but more art stream Sunday. No Animal Crossing stream on Saturday. You know how it be. But yeah. Excuse me. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy full stream if you join us over there, and yeah, have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye. Good night. Bye bye.